Am I ready? Is it recording?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh, I didn't know if you had your
We'll
shit
do
figured out there.
like a 5, 4, 3,
No, we'll just
2.
do.
Alright, I go by Dro.
Keith.
Together, we're Noxious Prodigy.
Yeah.
I'm Brandon. I go by Xp0n3nt.
Go ahead.
Basically for me, my dad was big into music, so for me, he instilled it in me. I was listening to music, rap and shit since I was young, and we used to have rap battles together since I was like 4 years old. So eventually, I just grew into writing stuff, writing more, and I knew I wanted to do music, developing the actual structure into it. So I just started doing it, getting into it, young age.
For me, it was kind of the same thing. My parents listened to they had a diverse taste in music, so I listened to everything, all genres. But I didn't fall in love with hip hop initially. I fell in love with writing and was surrounded by hip hop. By the time I got old enough to try music, I just discovered that I had the voice, and it was the perfect combination, writing and hip hop.
Noxious Prodigy.
Okay, so actually, I was friends with him long before we started making music, and him and his cousins used to hate on me because I wouldn't battle rap them.
Yeah, I thought it was trash.
They battle rapped all night, like
Thought it was
hours
gonna
on
be
end.
trash.
So eventually, I moved schools, and I just got it in my head that I could write my raps instead of freestyle. Hit up Keith. I said I got a karaoke mic and a laptop. Let's make a mixtape. And
Yeah, because before that, I was recording on like headphones, I think, and then
yeah, the mic on the headphones.
not even that. I think I just like plugged in, got in like actual headphones and recorded on the earpiece, and tried making some music. And I made some. He's like, "You do music too?" I'm like, so we kind of linked up.
So we linked up, found out that we had a chemistry, and Noxious Prodigy was originally the concept we had for our first project.
Yeah.
We just liked the combination of noxious, meaning hazardous to your health, and prodigy, meaning one of a kind, and just took it as a group thing. So a lot of people don't even question the prodigy thing, but originally we were gonna call ourselves Born Pros. So Born BORN, and then Prose like poetry, PROSE. And I don't know how it happened, but it just ended up flip flopping. We became Noxious Prodigy, and then Born Pros was the name of our first project.
Yeah, project that we had.
So yeah, it was organic, man. We were friends for a long time.
Right. Just kind of melded in, man. Felt good.
Sweet.
I grew up like with my dad. My dad's band in the basement, keeping me up at night as like a kid, trying to go to school in the morning and shit. And I was always just raised around music as a little kid, and then eventually started writing in like junior high, leading up to high school. And then I bought like a cheap little interface and kind of started. I actually I'm kind of skipping over some shit actually, because I played guitar for a little while.
Yeah.
I brought like guitar into school. I remember playing guitar in front of like my class one time, and that shit was pretty crazy.
It's always a culmination of so many things.
Right,
Yeah,
that brings it all together. That leads it up to what you're.
yeah. And I ended up buying like a cheap interface and cheap mic, and then building like a closet booth with like just cheap foam that sounded awful at the time, but I didn't know because I was young.
Yo,
Right.
yo. Let me just interject here. We used egg cartons
Yeah.
and McDonald's cup holders.
Oh, hustle and flow shit. Yeah. But I don't know, we recorded quite a bit probably in that little closet thing. And then eventually I learned more about acoustics and more about like not recording in small spaces because there's more reflections, and you can get something called comb filtering, which will like just kind of make the EQ sound weird and like not full. You're your vocals won't sound as full as they should be because things will be bouncing back and canceling.
And then this is where the mixing comes in right here.
But so I started recording more out in the room with this, and yeah, we've been working more and more lately.
A lot more lately.
Yeah, and I would like to say I've been getting better more in the past year or so.
Jack of all trades.
Exactly. You know, he pays attention to details. It's really good. You know, it's really cool for the team.
You have a natural love in music, but you organically fit the role of being the engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Primarily.
easier to have that ear, I think, when you make music yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. And when you grow up listening to a lot of like really good music, you know what it sounds like.
Right, you know what you want to hear. You know what certain
Yeah,
things
you know
need
what
to
to aim
sound like.
for.
Right, give a feel to the music and the vibe to what you're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly.
New Mind State is a collective, a music collective. It's realistically it's an art collective. So we will take on anyone who is a creator. But it is just a team of like-minded people. We all are generally from the same area, or cross paths in the same area at some point,
Yep.
and just never really touched base. And we all kind of got to a point where it was like we could be pooling resources and further pooling ideas and brain power. So it was an organic just collective of musicians.
I didn't even know about it really
Hopefully soon
until like the day it even happened.
soon to be
You know what I'm
artists
saying? Like,
and photographers.
I didn't know they were even talking about it. You know, he's like, I didn't even know who Brandon was like. Really was like that. You know, until New Mind State was actually like, damn, it happened.
There are a few members who we really didn't know each other before this, and the way it happened organically is a blessing because there are a lot of talented individuals on this team.
Right.
Xp0n3nt does everything from music, making his own music, hip hop, to engineering, to mixing, to mastering, to production, to pick an instrument. We do hip hop.
I say word.
Rodney Carlisle, he does acoustic music and he also does rap.
Yeah.
He's extremely versatile.
Yep.
Who am I missing? Xp0n is he's on production. He's
on
a producer.
production.
We do have songs coming with him soon.
Yeah, I can't wait for those beats.
Yeah.
Who am I missing? Shax is
Smokey.
Smokey. That's another good one. He's
Smokey.
only got singles out. He has more singles
He's
coming.
coming though. He is on the way. I promise.
He has singles in the vault. He doesn't have a full project yet, but he will be dropping singles and features with us.
Yep.
Obviously, he does hip hop. Who else? Who am I missing? Oh, Shax. He is another jack of all trades. He pretty much does whatever is needed. He has a
Right.
single coming soon. Am I missing anyone?
I mean, there's a lot of
Okay, there's a lot of
hidden-
secret
yeah,
stuff
there's-
too.
There's a lot
Right.
of
There's
things.
something.
So,
I'm trying to think.
so
of
let
who
me
we can-
wrap this New Mind State thing up by just saying we have 2 or 3 new artists that we will be introducing in the next, let's say
So much
6
talent.
months. Let's say
So much
6
talent,
months. Okay, but that's basically the gist of New Mind State.
Yeah.
Put out good quality music,
Quality music.
quality art.
Well, like we said before, we got the Xp0n beat that we're trying to work on right now. That's a project for me and him.
We
you know
have
what I'm saying? We haven't came out.
We
with
have a vaulted Xp0n song. As far as the Noxious Prodigy stuff, this dude has a solo EP. The date is not official yet, but we're
Yeah.
shooting for February. We might as well say it now. It's gonna be called the Vibe EP.
the Vibe EP.
This shit is fire.
Fire
I'm not
Flame,
playing.
man.
I'm not playing. This shit is fire.
Yeah, I'm really excited
also
actually.
proud to say that I'm the only feature on that.
Yep. I did get
On
you
the
on
title
that.
track. I am
On
proud
the
of
title
that.
track, because that's got to be the hardest. It's Nox.
So,
And you know, every track is recorded,
And
mixed,
mixed.
and mastered by
By
Yours
goddamn
truly.
Xp0n3nt.
You know,
You know.
So
gotta
yeah,
rep for the
that's
team.
gonna be
Really, I'm so excited about that one, man, because it's like it's it's different for me, and it's real. It's really real. You know what I'm saying? If you know who I am,
Yes, a lot of real lyrics.
It touches a lot of bases of who I am, and like the stuff that you see me do. You know.
So
And I feel it. I really
by the
do.
time, hopefully by the time this creative talk comes out, this project will be
Project
dropping
will be
soon.
fucking dropped.
like in the near future from this interview. Further than that, Noxious Prodigy does have us as a group. We have a project coming immediately after that. That's it for us. Xp0n3nt.
What?
What do you got? What are you working on?
I'm working on a lot, man. I didn't sleep last night.
Right.
I'm juggling like 4 projects. We just finished Rod's project,
Yep.
so that
So look out for 2 Rodney Carlisle projects.
yeah.
You got
Let's see. We
The
got,
Vibe EP.
obviously Keith.
got
I've been working on B Wells.
B Wells project.
I've been mixing, recording, mixing, mastering that. I think one track actually I just sent literally before we started recording this that should be on iTunes tonight. If all things go correctly,
What's up with
Check
that?
that out. What
What's
is
up
that?
with that track?
What about? Oh, the track with. Yeah,
who's
it's
on
got
it?
Bizarre from D12
Yeah,
on it.
it's got.
Okay, well that should be
So,
fire.
yeah, I mixed that
What's that
last
called?
night. Yo, I'm drawing a blank.
Regardless,
Fucking-
look for that B
yeah.
Wells project.
Right.
Mixed by Xp0n3nt on iTunes soon.
Yeah, that should be hopefully tonight.
Multiple other projects in the works.
Yeah, a lot of stuff coming.
Okay, before we get into the individuals, you can find all of our links and all of our shortcuts to our individual pages through the new Mindstate hubs on every social network. So whatever your choice of social network is, it's at New Mindstate. Except Instagram, it's at new_Mindstate. One word. Mindstate's one word. So just look up New Mindstate. You can find all of us. But for the sake of a plug, a shameless plug,
Like that.
you can find
Yes.
our solo stuff, our just not solo, but just Noxious Prodigy stuff at soundcloud.com/Noxious_Prodigy.
Yeah, I'll just plug like my solo. You got your Instagram, Twitter, and shit.
Shit, my Instagram's the real Keith _Knox.
And you don't fuck with Twitter.
I don't fuck with Twitter. I don't mess with around with
Um,
that bullshit.
Xp0n3nt on everything. Xp0n3nt on Twitter, Instagram, and don't come after me on Facebook. Leave me alone on Facebook.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean,
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we're good.
we're excited.
No.
We're fucking excited. I know I am.
Is that a wrap?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, it ain't even 6. I might get a 5th. Hit the bar, tell me is you down? Are you coming with? Let's ride, hopping in the whip, twisting up a stick. It ain't hard, trying to burn it down. I'm a narcissist. Let's